Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, it's been a minute. I apologize for that, honestly, and there's not really an excuse for it that I haven't made a video in a really long time, except I've had a lot of life stuff going on, and I just got caught up in it, and now I'm trying to get back in the swing of things and just keep chugging along. But recently, I put out on my Instagram that I was planning on fixing my alignment somewhat. I'm not really happy with how high I say I say how high my car is. My car is not actually that high. It's actually pretty low, but I am trying to go lower. And but to be able to do that, I'll show you guys right now. To be able to do that, I need this right here. I don't know, let me get a... There we go. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of meat here that needs to be able to like be pulled back. So I need to adjust my camber by a lot, both in the front and in the rear. So I do have rear aftermarket rear lower control arms from Part Shop Max, and I do have coilovers that have front camber adjustment. They have top mounts because they are. I don't know if you all saw my my little breakdown video, but I have Stance XR1 coilovers, and those have front camber adjustment. So I figured, well, since I have aftermarket coilovers with those top mounts, or top hats, excuse me, and I actually had a follower on Instagram of mine, has another FRS on 16s, very, very cool. I'll put his Instagram tag somewhere in here. Thank you, Bloodshot, for that comment on my post talking about that. But he actually recommended to just wherever they're at stock, wherever the measurements at stock on your current top hats, just with like a silver Sharpie or something like that, if you can get one, or like like a piece of chalk even. Make a mark where it is before you make an adjustment. Adjust one side, make another mark there where you put it at, and then just copy it for the other side. Really simple. I apparently didn't think about it because I just don't think about things sometimes. It's not good. But yeah. So real great suggestion on his part. Again, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. But yeah, so I at least figured I can do the fronts before I do the rears. The rears I am not gonna touch unless if somebody out there that's watching this, if you have similar rear lower control arms and you have done it yourself, please put in the comments below what you did and how you did it, or shoot me a tweet, shoot me a message on Instagram, whatever. I'd be thrilled to know how you did it, because anything I can do to save money is awesome. But in the meantime, I did do the camber adjustment in the front myself. I didn't do a whole lot, so you're going to see when I go up front that it's not a whole lot, but it is enough so that I can lower the front a bit, because really the front was what I was most unhappy about, because it does not look even at all. I still haven't lowered the front yet, so you'll be able to see how uneven it is, or how uneven the gap is. But I at least have done the camber adjustment, and my dear old dad actually helped doing that, because that's something you're going to want, is like an extra pair of hands when doing this. Because at least once I show you up there, once you loosen the top hat bolts, that whole coilover is just going to start free swinging, and you're going to want an extra, either like some way to hold it still, or an extra pair of hands so they can hold it still, because otherwise it's just going to be flopping in the wind, and you don't want that. But yeah, let's go take a. So again, here we go. So as you can see, I don't know if I can get a good shot right there, but that 0 is where they were at before. And I know it's dirty, but there's a little hash mark on the actual center bolt there that it was on. It was on the 0, and now it's on the 3rd hash mark there, or line, whichever you want to call it. I can't say for sure, but I know that most other people running the XR1 coilovers, not always on my car, but on like 350Zs and BMWs and whatnot, that I believe I remember hearing somewhere that they have at most 5 degrees positive and negative camber adjustment. So basing it off that, I assumed that every little line there in either direction was half a degree. So I know from when I got the my rear lower control arms put on by Toge Factory that here, hold on a second. I don't want to hold this hood with my arm. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I remember from when I got my alignment done by Toge Factory Works out in Chicago, while I was still living out there, that they set my camber basically to factory alignment, lack of a better term, and and I believe factory alignment settings for stock FRS is about -2 degrees camber on all 4 corners. So I figured, well, I'm just going to do 3, because if each little line there, as you saw on the top hats, is half a degree, I'll just switch it to, or I'll just move it over 1, well, 2. But yeah, so ultimately pretty easy, because as you can see, they literally just literally just loosen these 4 bolts, have somebody like hold the wheel up top a bit, and just literally slide it over. I don't know if I can get a decent shot here, but it actually didn't do a whole lot. I'm probably gonna have to do like, I'd say like half a degree of camber more, but you can definitely tell that it's or at least I can tell that it has changed. But at least when going over bumps and stuff, it won't rub as much. I didn't have that much problem, honestly, with rubbing in the front. I have more problems rubbing in the rear, just because I haven't actually rolled my fenders here. So if you can tell, let's see, right, where was it? I saw it the other day. Basically there's like groove marks being worn in here by the fender, just because I have not been able to get the rears done, but it'll be fixed soon. But real quick jump cut to back in the car. Yeah, it probably doesn't seem like a whole lot, and it honestly really isn't, but I also wanted to do this video to kind of talk to you guys a bit. I am relatively broke right now, so anything I'm doing to my car is either very cheap or very free. So updates here and there won't be as frequent as I like. Hopefully with tax season coming up, I'll hopefully be able to do some more, at least go to some more drift days with Circuit Spirit and maybe like Andy sleigh days out at Apple Valley Speedway, or wherever I can get seat time at, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Back on track. But I do have other passions outside cars and drifting. I am a pretty big gamer, and I was wondering how you guys would feel, or guys and girls would feel, about me doing some gaming videos on the channel. I'm still not too sure what I would do per se. Right now I am playing a lot of Destiny 2. I've been a big fan of Destiny basically since The Taken King came out in, 2015. I'm mainly a PvP player when it comes to Destiny 1 and 2. I do have a love of the lore and the story. Insert Destiny has no story jokes here, but yeah. So I was thinking I could do some videos on Destiny 2. What it would be, I'm not totally sure. Maybe at least go over what build I'm running, class, favorite weapons, playstyle, that sort of thing. I could at least do that. I don't really have any gaming recording equipment, so I would have to do like voiceovers if y'all don't mind that. But yeah. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about me doing some gaming videos. I do have a couple other games also, so I might, as I build up more like recording equipment, or at least get like a capture card or something like that, I can do voiceovers and whatnot. But yeah, let me know. Other than that, hope you guys are doing good, and I'll see you friends in the next one.